Did Johnny 5 get an upgrade?
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the 5-2 Toys Mega Box, ACTAEON and Endymion. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but we're going to go with it. But here we are, and there they are. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have ACTAEON, then we have ACTAEON, then we have the combined mode. On this side we have some things and stuff. Create, accessory on this side. Mega Box on this side. We have more of ACTAEON on the bottom. Words, things, stuff, warning. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. You have, we'll get to that later. And there you have that box. And onto Endymion. Again, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but there we have the space shuttle, combined mode, things and stuff and things, mega box, boxes, more things, more stuff, more things. Oh, it's not on this box. Wait, we have to go back. We have to go back because we have to do it. Get out of here. You get out. We need you because here we have Sad Pac-Man. That's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have ACTAEON and Endymion. And again, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but we're going to go with it. But yes, some more cool figures here from 5-2 Toys. As you can see, we have a little lunar rover here and a space shuttle. And these will combine into one mecha. But here they are in their individual modes. And we'll take a look at ACTAEON first. You can see some lovely, nice, crisp tamper-graphed details there. You even get some transparent plastic underneath with a nice texture to it. And just a lot of white and black with some gray here and there. Again, lots of tamper-graphed details. Some nice rolling wheels going on. Got a little claw here. We have a little bed in the back. But all in all, pretty cool. This can rotate, can move up and down. You got the little claw section here that can move independently. Can move up and down. These can open and close as well. Oh no, pretty cool. It can roll, as rolling things should. Hooray. Hooray for rolling things. Now roll out. And now we'll bring in Endymion, the space shuttle. We'll get in close so we can see the details here. Again, some nice tamper-graph details. You have some nice blue for that cockpit section. You can also open this. You don't have anything to put in it, but it does open. You can see on the side here, Explore! On the other side, just some logos and whatnot. Caution, because of course, caution. Oh no, really cool design. Kind of a weird design though, because you have like the thruster section here, just kind of separate from the. That's just kind of weird, but okay. But still, I can work with it. I dig it. You can see all the thrusters back there going on, and there is the top. There is the bottom. It slides like space shuttles slide. Hooray for sliding space shuttles. Yeah, cool. But here are the two right there. But that is basically it for the lunar rover and the shuttle. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Yeah. Let's. Yay. So to start off with ACTAEON here, to get him in box mode, first thing we're going to do is just take these wheel sections here and flip them up. Once that is done, they're tabbed into the sides of the main body here. So just untab them and untab that side right there. Now you want to come back here. You want to raise this section up. Just flip down this little claw and bring it back down. Same thing on the other side. Just bring that up. Flip that in and rotate that back down. And then you're just going to take these and just collapse them up like so. Little tab slot connection right there. Collapse that up. Fold that up like that. Now you want to take these little side sections here. Just collapse these in. You're just going to take this dish section here, just rotate it 180. You're going to bring this down and just get all this out of the way. Once you have done that, you're going to collapse this up and make sure you collapse all these hinges up so it's sitting like that. That's the orientation you want. Take these and bring them out, and then you will just collapse all of this down so it's sitting right there like so, and then this will just collapse down on top of it like that. And once that's done, the sides here will just fold down. You have a little tab slot connection right there, so just line everything up and just get that tabbed into place. Make sure you want to make sure there's little claws here out of your way. There we go. Bring it down and tab it in so it looks like that. After you've done that, you're going to raise this section up. The section is on a double hinge, so you want to pull it up and not pull it out all the way. It's just pegged in, so don't do that. But unpeg this and just straighten out that double hinge. And we'll just plug this back in and then swing this over to the side so it lines up like that. Once that is done, you take this section and fold this back. This will fold under, like so. Just bring that down and then bring all of this up, and that will just sit right in there. And we're pretty much at the home stretch here. We're going to take this side and swing it over. And you will have tab slot connections under here. So just tab everything together and just square that up like so. Then you're going to take this section, rotate it 180, flip these side panels up, and then all of this will come up and over. There'll be a little tab slot connection right there. So just line it up, push it in, and there you have ACTAEON in its box mode. Bit spin. There you go. There it is in its box mode, and it's a nicely done box here. Just nice and filled in, no real gaps. A nice solid box mode, and I do quite like a nice solid box mode. So, moving on. And now we will transform Endymion, and this one's a little trickier to do because there's a lot of hinges here that you have to work with. So what we need to do here is untab these fin sections. They all just tab into each other. So untab, untab. Actually pegged together rather, not tabbed. Go. Just undo all those, undo all that, undo all that, undo all that. Just undo all of it. And these sections here are also tabbed, so just undo that, like so. And then just kind of split these and just bring it down. Get it out of the way. All of these fins you're just going to fold all the way in, all the way in, all the way in. Do these as well. All the way in, all the way in, and flip all of these in like that. So now you want to take this section here, just rotate it 180, and now you want to collapse these hinges in. There's a little double hinge in here. You need to make sure that it's not totally straightened out so you can see this whole hinge popping through. You want to collapse it down like that, if you can see what's going on there. You want it down there. You just want to be able to see pretty much just the little top of that hinge poking through, and that's the correct orientation. So you just want to do that on the other side. Just push that all the way down like so. So that way when you bring this down, this should line up with the top of this. So once you've done that, you can tab the two sides together. You can kind of orient this in a specific way if you want to, but we can leave that for later. But now we're basically going to do the same thing on the other side. So just kind of bring these out, rotate this 180, and again you're going to collapse these hinges down, so make sure they are collapsed downward. On this side these hinges are a little stiffer, so they're a little harder to work with, but there we go. Shift that all the way down, and make sure that it's shifted all the way down, so when you collapse this, again, you can see all that lines up at the top. So once that is done, you can tab these sections together like that. And now what you're going to do is you're going to rotate these sections and then swing them up, and there are tabs that will go into slots right in here on either side. So make sure you have everything nice and squozen, and line everything up and bring it up, and it should just drop itself in right there. To do the same thing, just kind of swing it in at an angle, then just kind of rotate it up, and everything should, if you have it lined up just right, should just drop right in like that. And one more time. Actually, I gotta do it 2 more times. Get that lined up. And get that sitting right there. Last one. Again, just get that sitting where it needs to. Right there like so. Get it all nice and squozen. Get everything all nice and squozen. Make sure all those hinges are pushed in. Make sure all that's pushed together. And there you go. There you have Endymion, the space shuttle, in its box mode. You get a real good spin out of that one. There you go. There it is in its box mode. This is another very just solid box there. Very nicely done solid box mode. Along with this solid box mode, just some solid boxes going on. Now, as far as accessories go, of course, you get the box chargers. We can open these up. There are boxes in there, and now our boxes can charge as charging boxes need to do. So hooray, hooray for charging boxes. And of course, you can connect them side to side if you want to, or you can connect them top to bottom and have a little tower going on. As always, you can display these however you wish. You do get some other accessories as well. We get a little roll here of AMTS caution tape, because reasons. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? But you get a roll of that. And you also get these little connector pieces. Now, both figures come with these. It's just little connector pieces to connect one figure to another. This is apparently a tool that you'll use to, I guess, either plug them in or extract them. You get a little sheet here kind of describing each one and what size port they go into. And yeah, I didn't take these out because I have no intention of using these. But hey, you get them. If you need them, you can use them. But that is basically it for their box modes. So let's get down to transformation again, shall we? Let's... I think it'll spin. But let's get down to combine mode. Now, to get ACTAEON into combine mode, first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these side sections here. Just pop those off. What? Parts forming! Shh! It's okay. It's okay. And we're going to remove this top section as well and put that off to the side. Now we're going to work on these sections here. So what you're going to do is just bring up the wheels. You're going to rotate this entire assembly around and then rotate this section around. You're going to then flip out the claw here and bring out the other claws. And these little panels here, well, actually not panels, just little more claws. You're just going to rotate that back, just kind of fill that in a little bit, and there you have that all done. Second verse, guess what? Just like the first, so just flip that in, rotate this around, rotate this out, flip out the claw, open up the claw, you're scared of the claw, flip these sections out, and there you have all that ready to go. So next we're going to bring this section down. We're going to rotate it 180, and then we're just going to collapse this section up. Again, that's the orientation you want those hinges in. And then you just collapse all of this down like so, and then you can bring this back up. You can just kind of angle those up however you want, and that is all ready to go. And now we move on to this section here. You just want to bring this down. You want to bring this up, not all the way, but you want to take this and collapse it up. And then this will come down over it and sit like that. And that will just sit up like so. So once you've done that, you want to take these side sections here and just untab them. There we go. Just split them. Bring them out to the side like so. You'd have these little support pieces that will flip in, and they'll just tab in right in here. So bring that in, and bring that in. That'll just tab in right there, like that. Once you have done that, you have this section here that you're going to pop down, rotate that down, and take this and bring that down. And that is ready to go, pretty much. Actually, one more thing, just take these ports here and just rotate them down, because now we can attach what will be our arms. And attach this portion back up top, and that will be the head. And there you have the upper body all done. So now for Endymion, what we're going to do is we're just going to split all of this again. Again, just untab all of these. Just kind of pry everything apart. There we go. So undo all that and undo this. You're just going to just take all of these sections here and just spread them out like that on either side, and then you're going to just bring these out like so, and then this will be rotated and rotated like that. So what's going to happen here is you're going to rotate these down. These are going to form the legs, and just kind of collapse, again, collapse the hinges up, because you will need them totally collapsed up in there. Again, there's a little double hinge in here. You want to make sure that's totally straightened out, like so. And then you want to close these fins up. Come in here and grab this and pull the foot out and open that up. Just rotate that around like so. So all this detail is facing forward. And you got that side done. Second verse, just like the first. Just flip those fins in, open this up, and open up the heel here, and then just rotate this around. And there you got legs with very, very tiny feet. Then you take these sections here, and you just kind of bring them back. And then these will just angle down like so. If this is already not looking like the most stable thing, it's because it is not. But we will do our best to get this to all stand up once it's all said and done. But that is, and make sure these hinges are all the way back. And this roundabouts is how you want everything looking for combination. There's a little post here, you flip up. And once you've done that, you take the two halves and you plug them together. And now the fun part will be getting it to stand. Which, again, this is not the most stable thing in the world. It's doable, but it's not easy. Just a matter of working with all the joints here and just trying to get some semblance of stability here, which is not the easiest thing to do. With this, we'll try. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. There we go. There we go. It's not the best, but we got them standing. But there are the two in their combined mode. And you know what? Cool in concept, not so much in execution, because this is, as you just saw, not the most stable thing in the world, not the easiest thing to even get standing. It looks pretty cool, but stability-wise, it's not. But a cool concept as far as like a lunar rover / space shuttle mecha combination. I mean, you know, I can work with it. I just wish it was a little bit more, you know, forgiving and a little bit more stable. It does actually have ankle tilt and everything, but, you know, again, it's just getting a lot of the hinges here just kind of want to loosen up on you. But once you get everything kind of settled, I mean, it's kind of solid, but I definitely wouldn't try to get them in any kind of posing, because I don't think that's going to happen, honestly. But, you know, again, a cool concept. Execution, not so much. Could have been a bit more solid. Maybe you could have had like all this just become the legs or something. I don't know. Would have made them, you know, give them a more solid base. Definitely bigger feet would have helped a great deal. But you know, all things considered, it's not great, but it's not horrible either. But there is definitely much room for improvement here, though. So now there are other combinations we can do here. I'm not going to go through them all in this video, but they are in the instructions here. Like if you have two Endymions, you can totally have that kind of mecha going on. We also have some other configurations for the mecha consisting of the two. Here's like a little four-legged one. I assume that would be a lot more stable. That looks a lot better. We can have this going on. We can have a total like launching platform as well. As far as two ACTAEONs, if you have two ACTAEONs, you can have that going on. And again, some other little monstrosities you can make up if you want to. So there's a lot more you can do with these. Just a case of having multiples of these and just coming up with some different combinations. So there you go. So there you have ACTAEON and Endymion, and yeah, they're cool. As far as the individual components go, they're cool. They look really good. Again, lots of nice detail. Always wowed by the engineering. The combine mode, for me, at least kind of the prescribed combine mode leaves a lot to be desired for me. Again, there are lots of other combinations you can do with these two that will probably work out a lot better, but as far as like the stock one that they advertise, that one leaves a lot to be desired, could have been a bit more stable, but again, you can always just put it in some other configuration to make it better, make it work for you. So there's definitely a lot of playability here with all the different kinds of combinations that you can create. And as always, I will not complain about added playability. I will always applaud that. So yeah, some more boxy goodness here from 5-2 Toys. So there you go. Now you can get 5-2 Toys from their Amazon store. I'll put a link to it in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also get 5-2 Toys from BigBadToyStore.com, as always linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. You can also check out the Mega Box playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the 5-2 Toys, Mega Box, ACTAEON, and Endymion. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.